You know, I'm older, I have children.
I gained a lot of weight during pregnancy.
50 pounds.
50 pounds, that's all I tell.
I did feel pressure.
Yes, that's so beautiful, and you're an inspiration to everyone.
You grew up in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil.
Yes. People live very slow, and it's on the beach. It's a very cultural place, lots of music, and lots of architecture. It's very easy life.
Happy life, it sounds like.
Happy,
too. Very
easy,
much in
yes,
harmony with
yeah.
I'm the first model in history of my state, Bahia, to ever be a model and ever have a successful career.
Started when you were only 13?
I think I was very shy, and I think my mom was trying to figure out a way that I can lose it up. She tried to look for different things. And one of them, it was modeling. So she found a modeling agency, and then I started going in, having castings, and there I met someone like this guy. In the middle of these modeling contests, and the final was actually here in Miami. I did not win, I was in second place. And then they invited me to castings in New York City. Arriving there, a bunch of castings, started working right away. It never stopped. It wasn't something that it was planned, it just happened. It just happened.
Actually, I never thought about being a model in my life. I never thought, it just happened. I used to be like very scared with like cameras and like all the pictures that I have when I was young, I am crying because I was very scared with the flash. I don't think it's me because once I do the picture, I bring my fantasies out, you know. I don't do that at home, you know, but when I look, I don't think that's me, but I say, girl, you're looking very beautiful.
I wanted to be a nun. I was raised Catholic. I studied my school years were in Catholic school. I was very shy. I don't see myself having a boyfriend, not even talking to boys. I was that shy. So I thought of that. I'm like, this is what it's gonna be.
I never think before to be a model. When I grow up, my friends, they're like, oh, you're so thin and you're beautiful, you're tall. Why don't you be a model?
Quantos anos você tem?
15.
Censura?
Tudo sim. E não pretendo deixar, né? Pretendo conciliar. Quando tiver tempinho, eu volto para Salvador. I think the dream of a lot of girls to be Victoria's Secret.
Never thought that I was gonna be a Victoria's Secret angel. No! I was very shy. I was afraid to miscommunicate something. So I did not talk a lot.
That you were engaged, sadly, is that true?
I never been engaged before, no.
You're not engaged?
No.
I had you were engaged to Lenny Kravitz. I thought you were in.
We were friends.
To Lenny Kravitz.
To anybody.
GQ once named you the world's most voluptuous virgin. You were 27 and still a virgin. Okay. But you made that choice and you were very public about it.
Oh, you have to stick on for your beliefs. Just follow your own values.
And waiting until marriage is one of yours, and you're married now. What, out of all the men in the world, what was it about him that made you decide?
Well, he's smart and he makes me laugh. It takes time for you to know.
You're so little.
Come on, thank you.
I was noticing a lot of the models, especially during Fashion Week, we're talking about how thin and small they are. I mean, it's almost It seems too
But
thin,
they're
right?
young too, you know.
16-year-old.
Their
She's ancient at 27. At 27.
They do not develop yet.
Because you've done this fashion show a number of times, but this is the first time you've done it since becoming a mom. Was it hard to get back out there in lingerie? I mean, you look great, but for any woman, it's tough, no matter how good you look.
I feel more confident, even more beautiful after I gave birth to my daughter. I gained a lot of weight during pregnancy.
50 pounds.
50 pounds. That's all I tell. You know, that's all I can say.
Your secret's safe with
I was very nervous about it. I say, am I going to be able to, lose the weight? How fast I was going to lose the weight? It wasn't an easy road. I feel prettier now than when I was before pregnancy.
My style have changed throughout the years. I'm older, I have children, but even though sometimes I like to play like I'm a teenager.
I wanted to ask, as a woman, do you feel that pressure of time passing, and especially because modeling is pretty much, it's very based on the way that you look, and unfortunately we live in a society that is very that I don't think that still celebrates as it should women of different ages, and having to be always on top of your shape and always having to look good and young. So how do you personally dealt with that?
Yes, I did feel pressure. I still feel sometimes, I'm going to be honest. And how I deal with that, I think I try to look back into different stages of my life, and it's humanly to change. It's impossible not to change. So I try to embrace whatever stage of my life I am. Yes, as for the way I look, yes, I like body-wise, I am like kind of hard on myself. I wanted to look a certain way.
I usually don't follow what is like the trend. I think modeling is not only about the figure, it's also about personality. You have to know who you are, embrace yourself. I think that every person is gonna have an opinion, but you stick for yourself and you stick for who you are, and that's how things roll, and respect other people's opinions.